MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Matt Manning is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Orlando Arcia will be next. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. One out, bases empty, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting fourth.
Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Maeda able to track it down for the third out. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Now to the plate, Peter Maeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first two games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ball one to start the at bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Count is 2-1.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Now here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting seventh.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up is Alex Jackson, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Mazzara is off of first with 2 away. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hopped up. Biggio is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Jordan Luplow. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jordan Luplow.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fastball called strike 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th,
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one yanked just foul. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour on a night like tonight where it's super cold.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Cartaya has a play. 1 out. Next, it'll be Orlando Arcia. First offering. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is there. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right, and 1 gone in the Philadelphia 3rd.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now here is Diego Cartaya. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Skied into straightaway right. Lazara's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
The
Matt
pitcher.
Manning. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Dominic Smith.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So next to hit is Nomar Mazara. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Kevin Biggio.
Now at the plate is Kevin Biggio. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Maeda gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Trevor Story steps in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a fastball down below the knees. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. First and second here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Candelario.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering. He swings and lines it to left, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Now to bat, Alex Jackson. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
2 balls and a strike now. Bouncer up the middle. Story brings it in. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Acuna digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Dominic Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The payoff pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Nick Ames. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-0 count and the pitch.
3-0 the count.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego.
Next up is Diego Cartaya. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 25.
And stepping in, Matt Manning. He bounced out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Ames, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Dominic Smith. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Yoan Moncada is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 2 down. Up next, Nomar Mazara. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So now to the plate, Alex Jackson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's safe.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Matt Wisler will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Softly on a line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Peter Maeda. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, it'll be Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
1 out, nobody on. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, second home run early in the year, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next to Philadelphia.
At the plate, Trevor Story. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Luplow. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Story stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jeimer Candelario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 13.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Joey Lucchesi trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Manuel Margot will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. This one's down to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Nick Ames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
To the plate now, Diego Cartaya, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Chris Bryant will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
3 runs already home here. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The center field, number 13.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now into the box is Freddie Freeman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 1-1. Smith at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Peter Maeda as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And now the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor
Val Harris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trevor Story will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds at 4-3. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Number 15, Nomar Mazara.
He's set. Here it comes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So now here is Alex Jackson. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First delivery to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jalen Miller gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. From the stretch.
Nope, that's gone. Counts 1-0.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jamer Candelario, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
First pitch of the AB now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball swung on and missed. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Nick Ames. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Diego.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Diego Cartaya, and a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, still down a run. It's 4-3. Now at the plate here is Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on the way.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the next to bat will be Orlando Arcia. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he falls behind 0-2. Arcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Popped up. Story over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Margot on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. Luke Jackson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bryson Stott will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Bryson.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. a 1-1 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. And this is popped up near second base. Albies is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Second baseman, Kevin.
Next to hit is Kevin Biggio. Now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And it's 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Still 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joey Lucchesi claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luke Jackson hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: